Hey kids, it's great to see you again. I always miss seeing you, so I'm glad you're here. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Dad. Today, I'm going to show you how to make butternut squash soup. Looks like this. So there are many different variations on how to make it, so don't get so hung up on what I'm doing, but this will get you started. But first, I have a dad joke for you. So what do you call a butternut squash with a great sense of humor? A punkin. Nah. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so here's how you cook butternut squash too. So we're gonna make a soup out of this, but if you just wanted to have butternut squash just by itself, you can do that as well. And so we're basically gonna do it the same way, but then we're gonna have some extra steps because I'm gonna show you how to make soup. And there's my oven letting me know it's preheated. So anyway, so what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna show you how to cut this up, and you gotta be safe with this because they're a little bit tough. It's not quite as easy to cut through as some other squashes, like a zucchini, are pretty easy to cut, where these are a little bit tougher. They're a little more dense, and so I'm gonna show you real quick how to cut them. right, so I hope that was helpful for you, just to get you started if you haven't really made soup before. And then you just have the base of the butternut squash. You don't have to turn it into soup if you don't want to. That's just how you make the butternut squash, you know, how you slice it for safety reasons. Hopefully that was helpful to you. And then butternut squash is a little different than like some of the other squashes I've made, like pumpkin or spaghetti squash, where that's more stringy. This is a little more dense, so it's just a little bit different. I really like the taste of it, and it makes for a good base of a soup if you just mix it all together. And then one thing I like to do actually is I'll cook like cauliflower and broccoli and keep that separate and just cook it, and then I'll add that at the end and just stir that in. That's a nice touch, I think, if you want to, especially we're trying to eat less meat as we've gotten older, and so we'll do something like that, and it feels, you know, still feels pretty hearty. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.